This video will introduce the 120 CP confocal pressure myograph system. It has been redesigned to fit a number of commercially available inverted and confocal microscopes. It can also be adapted to fit other specialized models. You will be imaging live vessels which will be kept alive from the built-in heating, as well as using the chamber cover, which is designed to allow for gas bubbling and bath exchange. The interface will stay connected to your chamber even during imaging. It is used to control the pressures, any flow, and the temperature in your chamber. The interface will also record the data parameters from the interface and your chamber. You can make these changes on the touchscreen, but you can also make them very quickly and easily in the MyoView software. The interface has two bottles. The first bottle will push the buffer through the system and your vessel. The second bottle will collect all of the waste. There is also a touchscreen where you can make the changes to your pressure, your temperature. It can also be used to run the pressure calibration. The back of the interface has all of the connections you will need to fully utilize the system. There's a connection for a power supply and a power switch. There's a connection for an optional flow meter. This is the connection for the myograph cable, which will go to the chamber. There are 4 BNC outputs that you can use to collect the raw data from any data parameter you would choose. There's a connection for a USB cable, which will go to the computer and will send all the data to the MyoView software. There's a connection for an optional pH meter. This is the port that will connect to your gas tank and drive pressures and flow through your vessel. And finally, there's a ground port to eliminate any electrical noise. The 120 CP chamber was designed to keep both cannulas and your vessel in a flat plane, while simultaneously angling the cannulas downward, in addition to having the viewing window angled down, which will decrease the working distance. There's a 3-way valve on either side of your chamber. Pressure and buffer will enter through the P1 3-way valve, go through a pressure transducer, and enter the vessel and your chamber. The pressure will then leave the vessel, go through the tubing into a second pressure transducer, and exit the chamber through the P2 3-way valve. There's a connection for the myograph cable, which will go to the interface. There are also 2 positioning micrometers, which will help you precisely align your cannulas, in addition to a 3rd micrometer, which will raise and lower the entire mounting apparatus. The accessories that come with your system include those items needed to set up the equipment, the items that will be used every day in your experiments, as well as accessories that will be used to maintain the equipment. To start with, the items that will be sent to set up the equipment include a power supply, a USB cable, the myograph cable, which will connect the interface to your chamber, a USB stick with a user guide and manual and any software, tubing to connect the gas tank to your interface, as well as some clamps, and small silicone tubing. The accessories that you will use every day include the 120 CP chamber cover, a set of glass cannulas, a spool of nylon suture, 2 screwdrivers, a ball-end screwdriver, and 2 Allen keys. The accessories that are included, used for maintaining your equipment, include a big bin manometer, a calibration shunt, a force calibration kit used to calibrate the force transducer, clear silicone-based grease which will protect any openings near the chamber, brown petroleum-based grease for the micrometers, a pack of replacement cover glass, and extra screws. For more information, please refer to the DMT website, where you can find detailed information on the 120 CP user guide and user manual. You can also watch other training videos on pressure myograph systems to show functionality and how to use the system.